JSON, Java 8, local datetime format in Spring Boot introduction. When working with dates in Spring Boot, you often use Java 8 time classes like local date, local time, local datetime. However, when returning these in JSON, you may see unexpected formats like created at 2026 0416 1930 45.123 or even created at 2026 416 1930 45. This happens because JSON serialization of Java time types depends on configuration. Spring Boot uses JSON to handle this. Understanding how to control local datetime format is important for API consistency, front-end compatibility, readable responses, integration with other systems. What does local datetime JSON format mean? It refers to how a local datetime object is converted into JSON. In simple terms, local datetime means JSON string or array. Example concept. Local datetime means JSON output default behavior. By default, Spring Boot plus JSON produces Mason created at 2026 04 16 T 1930 45. Sometimes, if misconfigured, created at 2026 4 16 1930 45. Example concept. Default ISO format or array format, depending on config. Why this is important. Different clients expect different formats. Front-end apps means prefer readable strings. APIs means require consistent formats. Databases means need specific patterns. Example concept. Correct format means better API communication. Method 1. Use @JSON format. Recommended. Example. Import com.fastercelljackson.annotation.json format. Import java.time.localDateTime. Public class user. Private string name. JSON format pattern equals YYYMMD HHM SS. Private local datetime created at /getters and setters. Output name John. Created at 2026 04 16 1930 45. Example concept. JS tone format means controls JSON date format. Method 2. Global configuration. Application.yml. You can configure format globally. Application.yml, Spring, JSON, date format, YYYMMMD, HHMSS, time zone, UTC. Note, this mainly affects Java util date, not always local date time. Method 3, configure ObjectMapper, best global solution. Example, import com.fatnershit.jackson.databind.objectmapper, import com.fatnershit.jackson.datatype.jsr310s. Import org.springframework.context.annotation. Configuration, public class, JSON config. Bean, public object mapper, ObjectMapper. ObjectMapper mapper is new ObjectMapper. Java time module is new Java time module. Module.add serializer, local datetime.class. New com.fatterment.jackson datatype JSR310.ser, local datetime serializer. Java.time.format datetime formatter of pattern YYYYMDD HHMSS. Mapper.register module. Return mapper. Example concept. Custom object mapper means global date format control. Method 4. Disable timestamp format. To avoid array timestamp format. Application.properties spring.jackson.serialization. Write dates as timestamps, false. Example concept. Disable timestamps means use readable string format. Method 5. Using Java time module. Important. Spring Boot usually auto-configures it, but ensure it's included. Dependency. Group ID, com.fasterself.jackson datatype. Group ID, artifact ID, Jackson datatype JSR310, artifact ID. Example, concept. Java time module means supports Java 8 datetime types. Method 6, custom serializer example. Import com.fatstern.jackson.core.json generator. import com.fatstern.jackson.databind1, import java.io.ioxeocean, import java.time.localDateTime, import java.time.format.datetimeFormatter. Public class custom date serializer extends JSON serializer of local datetime. Override public void serialize local datetime value JSON generator gen serializer provider serializers throws IO exception gen write string value.format datetime formatter.of pattern ddmmyyhhm usage .json serialize using custom date serializer class private local datetime created at example concept. Custom serializer means full control over JSON output. Method 7, deserialization. JSON means local datetime. For incoming requests, .json format, pattern equals YYY, MMDD, HHMMSS, private local datetime created at. Example concept. JSON string means parsed into local datetime. Real-world example. Input object, local datetime now, equals local datetime.now. JSON output, custom format, created at 2026-04-16, 1930-45. Example concept. Backend time means formatted JSON means frontend friendly. Common formats. Format example ISO, default, 2026-04-16, T 1930-45. Custom, 2026-04-16, 1930-45. Short, 1604-2026. Example concept. Different formats mean different use cases. Common mistakes. 1. Seeing array output, 2026, 4, 16, 19, 30, 45. Fix. Spring.jackson.serialization.write dates as timestamps, false. 2. Using wrong pattern YYY versus YYY, important difference. 3. Missing Java time module leads to serialization issues. 4. Time zone confusion. Local datetime has no time zone. 5. Mixing date and local datetime. Different handling behavior. Best practices. Best practices include: use ISO format for APIs. Use @JSON format for field-level control. Use global config for consistency. Avoid timestamps for readability. Standardize format across APIs. Document date format in API. Example concept. Consistent date format means better API design advantages. Advantages include flexible formatting, readable JSON output, easy front-end integration, strong type safety, modern Java time support. Challenges. Challenges include time zone handling, format consistency, serialization, deserialization mismatch, debugging, date issues, concepts learned. By learning this topic, you understand. Check how local datetime is serialized. Check how Jackson handles Java 8 time. Check how to customize JSON format. Check how to fix array timestamp issues. Check how to handle date parsing. Simple definition. Local datetime JSON format in Spring Boot. The representation of Java local datetime objects as JSON strings using configurable formatting rules. Final summary. Spring Boot uses Jackson to convert local datetime into JSON. You can control the format using JASM format, recommended for field level, global configuration, custom ObjectMapper, custom serializers. To ensure readable output, Spring, Jackson, serialization. Write dates as timestamps equals false. This helps you build consistent, clean, and front-end friendly APIs.